Our top story this morning, new overnight, a deadly shooting after a concealed carry license holder opens fire on someone opening fire on him.
These folks out here hate. Yeah, I heard it through the pipeline. Rumors about how they gon' rob me in the nighttime. For real, they just waiting for the right time. But guess what? You never catch me without mine. Without mine. 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 You never catch me without mine.
Yo, what's good, man? This your boy Smoke Tales. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you got it on you because I got it on me. You know how we getting down on this end. Suspect charged in fatal gun sale robbery turned shoot. A man has been charged with murder after his friend was killed during a botched robbery. Mario Duarte, 20 years old, has been arrested and charged with murder of his friend, Martin Henderson, after Martin was killed in a robbery turned shooting stemming from a late night gun sale. Courts alleged that around 8 p.m. on April 12th outside of an apartment complex at 8700 Star Ranch, the suspect Henderson and the suspect's sister Yasmin Duarte met with two individuals for what appeared to be a sale of a Glock handgun. The three were sitting in the black Buick sedan outside of the complex leasing office when two individuals arrived at the location in a black BMW to purchase the gun that Duarte had listed for sale. Duarte then allegedly asked the buyer to leave the vehicle. The buyer agreed and left the BMW. The driver of the BMW became suspicious of Duarte and pulled this handgun from the center console, placing it on his lap. The buyer and Duarte continued to negotiate. Duarte then allegedly loaded the firearm and pointed it at the buyer's stomach. The buyer quickly fled the Buick and ran to the BMW. The driver of the BMW made eye contact with Duarte and out of fear of being shot, raised his firearm and fired at Duarte. He was struck multiple times in his legs, and Henderson, who was behind him in the passenger seat of the Buick, was hit in the head. Martin Henderson was taken to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The buyer of the BMW fled the scene and called 911. Yasmin fled the scene with the firearms. The firearms, including the bloody Glock 27, were recovered from Yasmin's apartment. Mario Duarte has been charged with the murder and the death of Martin Henderson. He is currently in custody at Bexar County Jail with a $100,000 bond, right where he need to be. These late night gun sales, they don't end up well, dog.
And we begin tonight with breaking news at 10. Bexar County deputies are investigating a shooting in Leon Springs. Tonight, we know two people were shot at an apartment complex. Let's get right to KENS 5 reporter Meredith Haas, who is live tonight. Meredith, what can you tell us?
Yeah, good evening. So those two people are in critical condition. Leon Springs fire chief telling me one was shot in the head while the other person was shot all over the body. Their car is all the way up there. You can see units are still working the scene. EMS, fire, police, deputies, they've been in and out of here. The residents at Hill at Fair Oaks, they've been waiting for over an hour now to get into their apartment complex. Everything up to that point where you see that EMS truck backing up is blocked off. Now, here's what officials tell me. They say that they knew two people were in this car and they were shot at. They know that two vehicles were involved in this shooting, but we know that the two people in that car, they were shot at, and we know another person was in that car, but it was a 22-year-old woman who was not shot at. So two people are in critical condition tonight. They've been taken to the hospital while the other person in that car was okay. Now, reports were coming in from Leon Springs, Leon Springs fire chief. He tells us a 15-year-old was up the street. He was feeling lightheaded, dizzy, but we don't know if that's connected to this case. But right now, two people are in critical condition in Leon Springs after being shot at. One person in the head and one person all over the body. We'll be out here with more information as this investigation continues. Live in Leon Springs, I'm Meredith Haas, KENS 5.
Botched gun sale on the far north side ends with a shooting, leaving 2 people in critical condition. We brought you this story as breaking news in last night's newscast. It happened right before 9 o'clock off Star Ranch Road near Fair Oaks. Sheriff Javier Salazar says a group of 3 people were trying to sell a gun to a 15-year-old and a 20-year-old. Now, at some point, the deal went south and the 2 suspects started shooting at the group of 3 who were selling the gun.
One with the 2 shooting victims began to flee. It appears that the others gave chase. At that point, the 2 victims were shot.
One of the victims was shot in the head. The other of the victims shot a number of times. At last check, both were in critical condition. Deputies arrested the 15-year-old and the 20-year-old shortly after that incident. Both will face aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge.
Yeah, man, so you see how they get down out there in BOERNE, Texas? Gun sale gone wrong. Homeboy got suspicious when he asked the other dude to get in the car with him, just like I would've got suspicious. Playing around in Texas and got that smoke. Now you finna get charged your friend murder. You got your sister in the car with you. Tell women stay at home, don't get mixed up in man business. You almost could've got your sister killed and almost got your dumb ass killed, but got your friend killed. Now you going to jail for his murder for what? $500, cuz? You serious? You can't be for real. What made you wake up today and say, I'm finna go spend the rest of my life in jail for $500? This is like the 5th time I've seen the gun sale go wrong. Don't sell guns to people you don't know. Some people gotta learn from other people's mistakes. These cats out here wildin', man. Keep your head on the swivel for you end up like Henderson. Man, it's your boy Smoke Tails, man. Until next time, you never catch me without mine.
Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine. Without mine, you never catch me without mine.